So my film is about Equally Abled, which is a hub for people with learning difficulties and disabilities.
And why did you choose to make a film about Equally Abled?
I chose to make a film about Equally Abled because of my sister, who also has learning difficulties and medical needs, and we've always had a link to Sam and Kelvin, who work at Equally Abled.
Hi, I'm Sam.
I'm Kelvin, and we're both from Equally Abled in Bodmin. We just offer a safe space for young people with SEND. We try and offer activities for them and just a place for them to be themselves without any fear of judgment.
So we originally started because of our daughter Lily, who has epilepsy, and her epilepsy requires a medical intervention to stop the seizures. And she can't really go anywhere without somebody with her. So she doesn't get that chance to sort of go down the nightclub or down the pub, that sort of thing, with her peers. So we thought it would be a great idea to set up her own little group so she can hang out with her peers. Yeah, hence Equally Abled.
Just a safe space, and all the groups are accessible to everyone that we've seen, but for a lot of these young people, they still stand out, and a lot of them we found don't want to be noticed. They want to just be part of what's going on. So we try and offer a place where they're not they just can be themselves, act exactly how they want to, and no one's really affected by that.
We've actually got young people that have got like Tourette's. We've got a couple of young people that have got life-limited conditions, and they just need to be in a more sort of caring, safe environment, don't they? Where they can go out to other places, and you've got people tooting or staring at them and that sort of thing. And they just don't get that here. Everyone's quite relaxed, aren't they?
Everyone understands that all our young people have at least something going on, and it's not an issue.
So, first off, our young people their parents and carers do still come along to the sessions, don't they?
Yeah.
So, for carers, I think it's given them a chance to meet other carers, to talk about things that they don't necessarily talk about with their friendship groups outside of disability.
He's kind of started his own support group on it without trying. The parents and carers sit together, don't they? And then there's a wealth of knowledge between each parent, and they just share with each other.
And the young people, we've seen over the time since we started, there's little friendship groups forming. So it's just really nice to see, isn't it? And from that, just their confidence in general, isn't it?
Yeah.
Quite confident.
They run their own bingo sessions, and just listening to the confidence grow when they're on the microphone, calling the numbers, and it's just nice to see. Physically, because it's such an old town, a lot of the buildings just aren't accessible.
I think there's even a thing with the gradients of the streets in the town, but actually a lot of the wheelchairs that young people are issued with shouldn't be on those types of hills. So we're flat there, aren't we? You know, plenty of accessible parking. You don't have to pay to park to come in.
Plenty of space.
Plenty of space to move around, accessible toilet and stuff.
Yeah. Try and cater for every single need, really. To grow Equally Abled, which is already sort of 5 times the size it was a year ago, but also to reach out to other support groups outside of Bodmin, which is starting to happen in January, where the space is being used. I mean, there are so many different SEND groups throughout the county, and we're offering the space to them on different days through the month. So just to help as many people as we can.
I think if you come along and meet our young people, you will realise the value that they have in our society, because some of them are just, you know, we've got experts on trains, we've got experts on aeroplanes, all those kind of things. They have these little subjects and things that they really, really enjoy. And to see them light up when they talk about those things, you know, they're just so undervalued in our.
We've got so much to give.
They
don't really.
They really, really do. And it's such a shame, you know, that more people don't realise that, really. I think when you put a call out for some help in the community in Bodmin,
That's the work.
community, honestly, we've had so much help from the community with support from just raffle prizes, all sorts of things that bring.
Companies have stepped up. You put a post up, there's always at least 2 or 3 offers of help. And it's just nice to see, and it's nice to give something back.
Community.